Yep.
But Digital Devolver, I didn't do a live thing, but you should see their press conference. It was like the anti-press conference, and it was funny, and they made fun of like all the press conferences.
That would be a good one to watch.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch any of them last night.
I'm gonna do Sony's tonight live. I think I'll do the stream, and tomorrow I'll do Nintendo's. So let me set this up. I figured you could at least comment on this one. You're gonna be watching it anyway, right?
Yeah.
This should be starting any minute. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Digital Devolvers was pretty funny. They were so like anti. It was like over the top crazy. It was kind of funny. No, I did Microsoft's, but like for the first like 15, 20 minutes of it, like my internet was all sorts of like the stream was all messed up. I didn't have any problem last night with I don't know if they just had too many people like on their stream. It kept buffering and stuff. So. Hey, what's up, everybody? All two of you that are in here so far. The Square E3 starts in a minute. 3 minutes to be exact. Hello. So I got the phone.
Oh, okay, got it.
Copy, guys.
I want to see if I get some credit for these.
Sure. Just a second. Here.
This is what I need, honey. It's called Pixel Monster. Ooh, look there. There's a better Pixel Monster.
Hey, Del, what's up?
All right. Not a ton. You might want to hold on to a couple. This one's $5 to trade in. That one's only $1. This one here, it's only 25 cents. Like,
Yes.
We have so many of them.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right, I'll take this one. Just go ahead and trade those
Okay.
in.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to be playing singing, Disney singing.
Yeah. So these get about $6 in credit.
Yes, you're gonna play
Okay,
sing it.
that's cool.
All right. You're working, huh, Delph? You're always working. Always working. How are the customers today, Delph? Oh, it's starting. Let me turn it up. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of Kingdom Hearts. Hey, Del, were you excited about Fallout?
Welcome to the Square Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
When I opened the store today, I literally had like 20 people come in. It was like freaking Christmas time almost. It was crazy. All at the same time. Arigato gozaimasu. I know that's good afternoon. So stoked for it. Are you getting the helmet?
Stay tuned to the very end, and we'll show you another 3-minute clip of Kingdom Hearts 3.
I really think though these companies, they need to just hire somebody to do the presentations. We don't need Japanese people talking. We don't need the people that work there talking.
Or fight to become who we're meant to be.
I'm gonna watch a few minutes of this. Derek's gonna be your host today. I gotta run to my other store, unfortunately. I'm gonna miss most of this conference. I do want to watch the beginning though.
Oh, more of the new
Tomb Raider.
Awesome.
I got this hold in $6.
Trading that in.
Oh, they got Just Cause 4 coming out.
Oh, they'll probably show some of that, won't they?
Yeah. Actually, it just started Square Enix, so yeah.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, the new one that's coming out.
Yeah.
This is live right now.
Their press conference.
Their Square Enix press conference. Yeah, new Splinter Cell and Resident Evil 2 would be cool.
Oh, hey, David, what's up?
I said something about
Hi, my name is Daniel Shaibson, game
in the
director.
works right now. It's not
You've just seen
announced, but they said something about open world Star Wars.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. They talked about a little bit of a new Star Wars game. Vince Santella.
Even though this
But they didn't say a whole lot. They didn't show anything. They just talked about it a little bit. So.
she will have to use everything she learned from the jungle and use it in order to survive. We call this becoming one with the
So,
jungle.
David, what are you most excited for that you've seen so far?
Elder Scrolls 6. I saw just the screenshot. That's
They got Elder Scrolls, the mobile game, coming out.
Yeah, see, I haven't been able to watch it. I just saw
It actually looked
a teaser.
It
Just
looked good. It's coming out for console and mobile. But
just cause.
really, Gears Tactics. See, I could care less about Gears Tactics. I want the real Gears.
So this guy gets shot in the arm and he shoots his coworkers.
It gives you 7.
7.
Yep.
That was pretty cool. You love XCOM. See, I heard the rumor. I'm glad they were just trolling people, but there better be. I mean, the only thing about Gears though, it doesn't come out till next year. Matthew, this is a store. We are a store. It's my employees ringing somebody up right now. This is not a room, but thank you. And if you go to right there, youtube.com, ccgamesceo, first video is our other store, walkthrough of our other store. That's cool. I don't have any problem with that. I know a lot of people are hyped up about that. I just love Gears. I just want to play more Gears. I want to live in the Gears world. I love Gears.
I love Tomb Raider.
I should bring my Gears guns from the other store. What's up, Delusional?
Hey, Delusional, what's up? Yeah,
I love Gears, so it doesn't matter to me. I I'm sure you'll still get to chainsaw bad guys, so I'm cool with that. I don't care if you're a girl or a guy. And honestly, David, I like the stories in Gears of War, but I'm more of a multiplayer gamer, so I'm sure I'll get to be whoever I want to be in multiplayer. This looks good, though. It's kind of hard to see. This is dark, and it's kind of hard to see. I wish I was at home, but I'm working today, so.
Sometimes the AI, there's a body here, looks recent, like you were just talking to that guy 30 seconds ago.
Yeah. It's a video game.
I know, AI is just funny, though.
What do you guys think Microsoft announced? God, Microsoft always has a buzzword. They announced Microsoft AI, which is going to make the games better. They said the same thing when the Xbox One came out. They said their cloud, Azure cloud, was going to make all the graphics better.
Oh yeah, cloud, because cloud improves graphics somehow.
I always joke that the cloud processing was like this generation's blast processing. For the older people that remember Sega Genesis and Nintendo, Sega always said they had blast processing, which didn't mean anything. It was a marketing term. Obviously, but I like the presentation I can do at home with my green screen. I did the Bethesda and the Microsoft conference that way last night. I will be streaming the Sony press conference tonight at 9 that way. I'm talking about it, so. Microsoft buying Ninja Theory was pretty huge. Microsoft bought Ninja Theory.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I said I didn't get to see Microsoft press conference. Outside of Gears, was it pretty lame? Well, like you said, Microsoft needed a good one.
Well, here's the thing. Microsoft's conference was good. It was entertaining, and they always put on the best conference. They are by far the best at putting on a cool presentation. Sony's probably the worst, so I'm prepared for a nice, boring conference from Sony.
Right? They just talk.
Oh, but yeah, theirs are brutal. EA's was brutal. Even Bethesda, there was a lot of times during Bethesda's, I was like, just show the game. There's one thing I'm going to tell you guys I am sick of seeing in the press conferences. Hopefully Square doesn't do this. I doubt they will. But so far, EA, Microsoft, and Bethesda, they all like did virtual signaling, like how great of a company they are. I mean, last night Bethesda started off with how diverse and cool they are, and honestly, I don't care if you're purple. I don't care if you're, like what your religion is. I really don't care. Do you make a good game? And then both Microsoft and EA were showing how much they donate to charity. And if you're showing how much you donate to charity, you're doing it wrong, in my opinion. Charity should be. You shouldn't have to tell people how awesome you are. Hey, if you want to start one for me, that'd be awesome. No, I'm just kidding. I lost my game saves. This looks cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some sort of JRPG kind of thing, it looks like.
As long as it's not a mobile game, I'll be fine with it. Hey, Princess Derek.
What's that? What's that?
Mr. Outlaw.
God damn it.
What's up, Mr. Baltimore?
What's going on, Outlaw?
You shall forever be known as Princess Derek.
After this is Ubisoft, right?
Yeah, Ubisoft's right after this one.
And then
Did you guys have any questions or anything? Or?
Oh no.
You just checking it out too?
Square Enix press conference, and then it's PC and then Sony, right? That's the
Under
order.
the Moonlight. Oh, Final Fantasy 14 patch. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I know a couple friends that would
I'm
be
sure
interested in this.
they'll probably save Kingdom Hearts for last, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
That's their big one. I'm sure there'll be a Final Fantasy 7 remake.
I thought they didn't they. I thought they actually officially canceled that recently.
I like how this is starting so far, where they're just showing game after game after game after game.
Well, that means they're going to talk for a half hour, though, afterwards.
Personally, like, I've sat in these presentations at E3, and I really don't care about the people that make the games. Like, there's only a handful that I liked hearing from. Most of them get up there and they're super nervous, and they're just not good speakers. They make great games, but I really don't need to hear from them.
It's up there in the corner. You just gotta kind of line it up in the front here. So you just gotta kind of line it up and so that come back a little bit and then go up. There we go. Perfect. Perfect.
Looky there. You're not special.
Hi everyone, my name is Michel Corp,
$5
and my name is Raoul Barbet. We are the two creative directors of Life is Strange at Unknown Entertainment. As you may know, we have just revealed the awesome adventures of
Are we still streaming?
It's a brand new story
I
in
think
the
we
Life is
are. I
Strange
think I just
universe.
hit the TV.
And this full experience will be available to download for free on the 26th of June.
At,
To us, Life is Strange is not a single
$42.79.
down or set of characters. Captain Spirit
Is that what
is
the-
our way.
those
Introducing the
Oh,
players
nope,
to
nope,
the
not at all.
mystery
Not at all. Totally
of
forgot
this
about your
expanded
trade-in.
universe.
Let's try that
Captain
again.
Spirit is not
My
as
bad.
interesting, but it will be your first steps into this world. The game is hiding many
I think
secrets
those are
and
candies.
even
Some of them are
brand
mints,
new
some of them are
story and
candies.
characters of
I'm
season
like,
two.
that's kind of cool.
So make sure you take
Just
all your
reminds
time
me
to
of the
explore.
old
We
Zelda.
cannot wait for you to experience Chris's story. We hope you will enjoy it.
I like the nostalgia.
And have a great history, and from all the
Alright,
Life is Strange
let's
team
get
at
your
Don't
trade-ins
Club,
back.
thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
There we go. So let's try that again.
Take the last one.
Okay, so after the trade-in, it'll be $36.79 out of here.
The power of life. This unleashed in our darkest hour.
There we go.
13.21. There's your 21, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13. Do you like a bag, or you go with just the game
No, I
there?
think we're good.
This needs to go to the other store.
Perfect. There we go.
Hey, y'all have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
We're just watching conferences all day.
That was fun.
It is your fate to save this world.
Oh, interesting.
We must survive.
Weird. Throw them away.
Bright luminous.
Yes, Mr. Baltimore, that's what I'm looking forward to Sony today.
Yeah, I'll be live streaming Sony's tonight. You know, actual full screen. I'll have my green screen up. I'll be in the little corner. So if you guys want to watch it with me, I'll be doing that at 9 Eastern time.
You must fight fire with cold steel.
I still have to watch Bethesda from yesterday. I didn't watch it, but I know I already read all the spoilers, so.
David, did you see Digital Devolver's press conference? That was pretty cool. I did like Digital Devolver's. You're surprised Microsoft didn't buy Boss Key? Why would they buy him? They knew it was going under. I wouldn't have bought him. I mean, there's really nothing to save there. That game was a... There's just nothing to save there with Boss Key.
You said Singett's going to the other store?
Yeah. The next game is Kevin Goes Topless, dude. Nobody wants to see that, Syntax.
Do not lose heart. Do not look back. Until your
All
time
right.
is through.
I don't want to run up there. I want to watch the conference.
Yep, so it's just us. Kevin has to run to Fremont, so he's going to be gone for...
I'll probably have it on my
40
phone
minutes.
while I'm driving. Is that dangerous?
While we live, none shall defeat you. Yep.
Jurassic Park looks cool. Emgar.
Like for the sim type game. I'm excited for it. I think it looks cool.
It's a horror game. It would be a horror game.
What's that? Oh,
Kev topless.
Kev topless.
Yeah. I'm not that bad. Come on.
It would get demonetized.
I'm slightly overweight. I'm not like rolls of fat overweight.
We're what you consider skinny fat. We're not like
You're skinny. He's skinny.
I'm skinny fat.
No.
I actually have a little bit of fat, but and then you can see a little bit right there, and a little bit right there. I lost 8 pounds.
I'm just
over
gonna say my
Colossal.
wife doesn't have a problem, so
That's what matters most.
Yeah.
I lost 8 pounds over Colossal. Did you like?
I lost weight. Heck yeah, I was in a
like
freaking Mario costume.
Cons are awesome for losing weight just because you're walking around and.
You were walking in a big old fat suit.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I lost a lot of weight just walking around. So let alone.
I got war scars from Colossal. You're fat, skinny. Well, he's Jared skinny fat apparently. He's skinny.
No, I am 5 pounds over what I should be, so I'm not really.
I'm not saying whatever I am. I'm more than that. No, for those of you guys that don't know or haven't been in here, or there might be some new people, I'll assume. What is this?
What?
I'm going to show them what I walk around in Colossal is.
Sure. Colossal Con's our local anime convention. It's at a water park, so it's swimsuits everywhere.
The Mario right there, that's me. Hey, let me get it out of I walked around in Colossal Con for hours that way. So yes, it's hot in there.
Yeah, Pro Painter, I haven't watched the Microsoft thing yet, so I missed the whole Ninja Theory buyout.
That's a good thing for Microsoft, but I hate when Microsoft buys other places because they always ruin them. I mean, like Rare hasn't been the same since.
Oh, and Rare had such good games too.
Yeah. Yeah. However, they did announce Battletoads, which I'm excited. They didn't
awesome.
show any Battletoads,
Right.
but I'm assuming it's like a beat 'em up.
Conker's Bad Fur Day 2 would have been awesome.
Yeah. I swear they ruin companies.
Thumbs up for the Silent Killer of 7 Days to Die.
Yeah.
A masterpiece discovers a new home.
This is how press conference should be done, though. Just game after game after game after game. Cyberpunk looked cool. Yeah.
Oh, did they show that on Microsoft's?
They announced Cyberpunk. Yeah.
But that's not an exclusive, though, is it? Like that's yeah.
No, well, it's funny because they did show exclusives on Microsoft, but they kept promoting how many world premieres they had, which they did have a lot of world premieres.
Sure,
but it wasn't exclusive. So.
Oh, so a greatest.
Yeah, like a greatest hit.
Great game of all year,
Yeah.
game of the year
Where's the liver
edition.
you want?
It was funny. I saw somebody trolling. I'm like, they're like, "Welcome to the Microsoft press conference, where you can now see previews of PS4 games coming out."
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
8 brave souls.
I hope so, David. I just hope Microsoft doesn't.
Scholar, merchant,
I just hope Microsoft doesn't like. You got to remember, Microsoft still controls the money. They might have creative freedom. Microsoft could say, "Well, we're cutting your budget," so you can have all the creative freedom in the world. If you don't have money to execute it, so we'll see. I hope so. That's a good sign. Whoever controls the money, though, really has the control.
Yeah. Like the director could have the vision, but the producer has the final say.
Yeah, Derek could want to make like completely remodel the store, I could say, sorry, I'm not paying for it. I love Just Cause, so I'm going to watch this one and I'm going to take off. They showed this at Microsoft, though.
Did you just get to see this, or did you actually get to see gameplay?
It was just this.
How's it going?
Fabulous.
Rico has arrived in the fictional South American country.
You looking for anything in particular?
Hellblade was good.
Yeah.
Alright, what you looking for, bud?
Every journey into Solis will uncover history, secrets, and danger. Never before has a Just Cause game offered greater variety, rich in all forms of life.
Do we have that?
At first glance, Solis is a beautiful location. Scratch the surface. You will uncover
If we don't have one,
fear,
he's going to check if our other store has one. I am
enforced
running
by
up to
Gabriella, the leader of the
store.
private militia organization, the Black Hand. Just Cause 4 takes destruction and physics simulations to a whole new level with the introduction of extreme
I'm
weapons.
literally leaving it. I'll be back in about an hour.
Towering tornadoes that can tear trees from the ground and level bridges to sticks.
I don't think I'm going with the battery.
Oh, no. It says it might have been sold under a different SKU, though. Yeah.
They don't. Let's call them to make sure.
Okay.
They offer both a challenge to Rico as well as creating fun opportunities.
Call my other store to double check for you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Our vehicles have been totally overhauled with new additions that offer extra gameplay opportunities.
Hello, do you guys have a Pokemon Emerald?
Transporters, frames, and even wrecking balls are all fun.
Yeah.
We have new handling on bikes and cars.
You have one that needs a battery?
Jet skis and microjets. Rico's grapple is now fully
Okay, well,
they have one?
Give me some.
to make it more intuitive.
No, I'll do the battery when I get back.
Well, if they've got one, tell them not to transfer.
Well, if they all
just
need
throw it in.
batteries, give them to us, yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright.
Cool.
Alright, bye. They actually have 3 of them.
Do you know how much they are?
They're expensive.
Oh,
So
let's see if we got enough there, little money.
But, they need batteries, which is, I replaced the batteries, so they're sending them to me anyway.
Okay.
I'll be back in about an hour. It takes me like 10 minutes to replace the battery, so when I get back here, I'll put a new battery in it.
Okay.
it would be $39.99 plus tax.
Plus, is it,
How much you got?
okay.
47 bucks.
Yeah.
So I guess.
It'll have a brand new battery and everything in it. I just, when I get back, I'll have to do
So yeah, it would probably be that's going to be like a little under 45 after tax. So,
Alright.
so yeah,
Thank you.
run some errands, come back in about an hour or so.
Alright.
We'll be good to go.
I'm gonna leave here in a second, and I'm gonna go up there and grab stuff, and I'll be back. And
Alrighty. Thank
what about
you.
Princess Derek? Princess Derek wants to stream all day.
Well, I might actually, just because of the conferences going back to back, we just might leave it going all for until Kevin gets home. Unless you're going to stream like Ubisoft or something when you get home, then it'll just kick me off.
Ubisoft's right after this.
Right, or then you're probably not going to do the PC press conference where they're doing all the PC games.
I usually do them all.
Okay, well then, yeah.
Do you hold CDs inside your boxes? What?
Well, I mean, like, if you mean out on the floor, no, we got them. And then we got them all in, like, I could show you the drawers, but there's plenty, all these drawers are full of...
Yeah, Sony owns Heavenly Sword. That's something that's a game they haven't done anything with in a long time.
Oh, God, that would be a good one for them to do something with. That was a cool game.
That was a cool game.
So, the only thing I'm really looking for is Sony, at their press conference at the German Electronics Festival not too long ago, said that they were spending a lot of money on developing new IPs. So I want to see if they announce any of them. IPs being intellectual property, to anybody that doesn't know the lingo.
Urban, stop asking weird questions. Like last night he was asking how many cameras we have.
Enough to cover what we need.
Yeah, he was asking, how many security cameras do you have? Now he's asking, stop casing the joint digitally. All right, I'm going to run.
Cool.
I'll be back. He's like digitally casing us.
How's it going, man?
Hey.
You looking for anything in particular?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. I just wanted to let you know I'm not ignoring you. It's just the press conferences are going right now, so like I want to see all the new stuff that's coming out.
Gotcha.
So yeah, just ask a question.
If you hear him randomly talking, he's talking to people online.
Yeah,
Okay.
talking to people online. So.
I'll be back here.
Yep. See you in a bit. I must rise from my grave. Awesome. Thanks, Sneak. Terry, yes, Elder Scrolls 6, that little screenshot. That's all I needed. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Awesome. I honestly thought that they would wait until like the last 5 minutes to do this. Hey, John, what's up? John, get out of here. How's it going? Oh, God. Frozen now.
No, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or
I'm surprised they're showing this already. Hey, Tattoo, what's up? I said I figured all of this would be in like the last 5 minutes of their press conference. God, it's just video after video. This is great.
Control it. No, all I ever do is hurt people.
I follow.
Kevin's got. We don't have very many left after we open the store and put them all up. I know we got a handful of them left. Not necessarily from us, Mr. Outlaw. They usually tend to steal from like Walmart and then try to come over here and sell their stuff. So, but I mean, I don't think it's going to be any worse than it is at any other area. I mean, there's certain things. It's usually like the quick stuff, like the people that we caught on the video that are stealing candy and stuff off our counter when we have to go in the back to get something. But overall, theft, I wouldn't say it's awful here.
I found the phone holder.
What?
I found the phone holder while I look right here.
Are you looking for anything particular?
We're just browsing today.
Sure. Yep, not a problem.
Oh.
This is what I used to have growing up. Except that's not the original one.
It takes batteries.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna
You know anything
take
about
batteries.
this game? You ever played it?
A little bit. It's kind of, if I had to compare it to something,
Yeah.
it would probably be like, I don't know if you ever played like the old Baldur's Gate back on like PS2 and stuff like that. It's a top view kind of action adventure game where you're just going around killing things, collecting treasure. Maybe a lesser form of like Diablo if you played like Diablo 3 or something like that. That top view kind of dungeon crawl-ish type game. That's what it's like.
Do you like? Are you the person like moving the weapons, or is it like one of those buttons where you gotta press a button to make it do something? Like, how can I explain that?
No, I kind of understand what you're saying. Okay, let me think. From what I remember, it's like you're still controlling the person, but like your one button will be your attack, but it doesn't have like those recharge things, if that's what you're talking about, like where you hit A and then you have to wait for it to fill up again, you can hit A again. I think it's more of a live combat kind of game from what I remember.
So I know there's some games like you go to a character and it's like you interact, talk with it, and it gives you those options what you can do to attack it or something.
There is. Well, no. Well, at least again, I didn't beat the whole game.
Yeah.
I only went through the first couple levels. But I mean, there is like the little dialogue, but there's not like that RP role playing kind of aspect to it. It's more of a hack and slash kind of game.
Okay, that's right. Thank you.
Yep. I wonder.
Are all your DS the same price? Ones in the front.
The DS, well, this is the DS Lite. Those are, I believe, $45. The 3DSs, I believe, are $80, and the DSIs, I think, are like $5 one of those. I'll double check on those prices if you want. So basically, between about $60 to $100 for those ones over there.
We tried to buy it yesterday.
Okay.
We had the wrong 3DS.
What do you mean you had the wrong?
Oh.
There's two 3DS.
I told her to watch your Oxy for me.
You have to have the new version to get
Special pad on it.
There's a special power on it.
Something I miss. I used to play mine all the time. For some reason, mine quit working.
It's not a D-pad. It's got a C stick or C
I got all those games.
button.
Square.
She. That's it. That's all Square Enix did. I mean, that's cool that they just showed videos, but I kind of expected the developers to come out and talk about stuff. That was a really short conference. It wasn't even a conference. It was just teasers, which was fine, I guess.
You smell like mayonnaise.
Don't do mayonnaise.
You smell like mayonnaise all over your face.
She had her day in court. Like, we didn't have to go and testify or anything. She came back and she actually paid for all the stuff before her court date, trying to get out of it. But Kevin didn't drop the case. So then it just went to this. It was basically the state versus her. It wasn't us versus her. So I imagine it was petty theft. I imagine she just got a slap on the wrist. It's probably not even something. It'll probably be, won't even register as a misdemeanor. She just probably had to pay a fine. And I don't know what the actual judgment was, but she did have to go to court. But like being it was such a petty theft, I mean, I doubt she had to. I guarantee there was no jail time or anything like that. It was just probably a fine. And maybe a misdemeanor theft on her record, if anything. But no, I don't know the logistics of what actually happened to her. But I think her court date was like 4 weeks, like about a month ago, month and a half maybe.
Is this like Call of Duty and stuff like that kind of gameplay, or?
It plays more like. Did you ever play the Sniper Elite games?
No.
Okay. It's got that first-person feel, like shooter type thing. Like the big thing with these kind of games is they have like their big thing is like X-ray damage. When you score a critical hit, it actually will show what the bullet's doing to like the body and stuff like that. But ultimately, it is still like a first-person shooter in that sense. So yeah, it's going to be similar in feel and control to those kind of games.
Okay.
But like I said, it's that critical hit thing, which is really awesome for about the first 85% of the game. But right when the end, you're like, okay, yeah, I've seen it. Come on, let's. You know. But it is really cool at first just to like watch her rip apart organs, and stuff like that. So.
Is this a newer game or?
It's probably about a year and a half old, actually.
Okay.
It was digital. Well, at least the first couple were digital only at first. So coming out to disc, you know, a lot of people that don't do digital finally have access to it. So. The other store is probably about 17 miles, but I mean, with getting on the state routes and stuff, we're gonna have to find something new to watch. But it takes about 20 minutes to get there. He's, 15 minutes to get all the stuff and 20 minutes back. So it usually takes him about an hour to do his stuff. Oh.
He looted all of that. Alright, we're done with I don't know if that was the guy that was trying to snipe me or if there was a different guy. We'll go to this house and then we'll go to the pleasant. Some apples would be amazing.
This game, out of anything, is going to play a lot more like Diablo than anything, but without all the micromanaging that you have to do in Diablo. Bring up ring. No, home front dead. That's what I thought. All right, then altogether you are at $59.89.
Wow.
Got a card. Is it a chip or a swipe?
Chip.
All right, go ahead and insert it. You'll hit the F1 button there to verify the amount. Do you want me to throw these in a bag for you, or are you good with the games?
Games, fine.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Just sign this in a second. All right, and there you go. With the used ones, you got a 7-day exchange policy. If you don't like them, you can return them and pick something different. You got a 30-day warranty on all of them for defects, where we'll replace it with another copy if there's something wrong. So.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Man, that I'll put back on one of the older ones because I didn't get to see them, so I'm gonna watch them now. But that Square Enix one was short. I mean, it was just nothing but trailers. The third store, basically what happened with the Bowling Green store, our lease eventually ran out, and the building that it was in needed a lot of work, and the landlord just was not wanting to do it. The building itself was bad. And so there was the possibility of looking for a new location. Now it was a college town. So outside of, honestly, sports titles, that entire store just revolved around whether or not college was in session or not, and really the only thing that was selling well was sports games. So it wasn't losing money or anything. So, like, it was like, well, you can try to find a new piece of property. See, one benefit is it was literally across the street from the college. So if we found a new property, we would be away from the college. And then again, it's not like during the summer or stuff like that, it was completely dead because it's not a tourist town like we are, so we at least get tourists. So it just really, at that point, it was just not really worth it to try to find another store. So when the rent ran out, because the landlord didn't want to do anything with the building, they were like, all right, we'll leave. But let's watch Microsoft. I didn't get to see Microsoft. So for anybody else that missed Microsoft, just tie my shoe, don't mind my bald head. I'm putting away games too, so. So let's see all the video trailers for all the other systems. That's what Kevin was saying. Because they don't have exclusives anymore. I said I haven't watched this yet, so some of you guys might know what these games are. I have no idea. Again, Square Enix is over, so I'm playing Microsoft's. Doing a replay of Microsoft's. And I haven't watched this, so I don't give a crap if you spoil it. Oh, new Halo. Okay. not a huge Halo fan, but it's big for Mr. Outlaw, it's... I mean, I suppose if the industry changes in some sort of way, to where, like, business really starts to pick up, we do fine, but as far as, like, really expanding, I mean, starting up a store is a pretty expensive process, so I wouldn't say no, but I would have to say things would probably have to change, especially, like, if maybe you could buy and sell digital. That's a whole new revenue aspect that is a lot more profitable business. So I don't want to say no. It's up to Kevin and Ryan, obviously, but I honestly probably wouldn't see it, but I wouldn't say no absolutely. I'm putting away games, so don't mind me.
On his greatest adventure yet to save humanity.
Greatest, it's always the greatest adventure.
At a moment of exceptional creativity in gaming. We can't wait
C&C Games.
to show you what Creativity Unleashed looks like for you. So all the gamers around the world, across time zones and languages, to every single person watching us on TV and on Mixer,
we got the
and
terabyte
our
unit for
largest
$220
ever
and brand
live
new. I
audience.
believe they're actually
Thousands
$50
of you
off
with
right
us
now.
right here
The new ones
in
for
the
$300. I believe they're
Microsoft
$250 right now.
Welcome to E3 2018.
But I'm pretty sure they're on sale. Let me double check that.
I'd like to personally thank everyone who's joining us from FanFest. 100% of the proceeds from your FanFest tickets are going
they're 50. So the brand new ones are $250 right now.
Thanks to you,
not a
kids
problem.
in children's hospitals get to game with their friends in their favorite worlds. It's a great cause.
This
That's
is
what
part
I
of the
appreciate
virtue
most
signaling
about
Kevin was talking about.
Gaming brings us together.
We're so nice. We're giving so much money. So,
Inspires our
except for it's not even really them. It's all the players.
creates some of our fondest memories,
Microsoft isn't giving anything.
and our deepest conversations about the stories within games. Most of all, gaming fosters real community. It reaches across age, ability, race, gender, and geography. This is why I've always believed, and will always believe, that gaming is the great unifier. And what unifies us is our shared
lots
love
of trade-ins
this
today.
art
More are
form.
coming in.
Legendary characters who captivate us. Not just for 10 hours, but for 10, 20, 30 years. Bold stories that inspire the hero within us. Iconic worlds that are so richly imagined, we feel excitement in the air and danger on the seas. As gamers, we are at a momentous time where creative vision and cutting-edge technology together.
Yeah, he's on his way out to your store right now.
All
right, cool.
So, for months, our teams and I have traveled the world, meeting developers from Japan to Poland, from the UK to the Ukraine, from big studios to single developers, creators who seize the full power and potential of Xbox One to express their most daring vision for games. Today, we've curated a bold showcase of their best work, and ours. 50 games.
You got the charger?
Titles with exclusivity, and 15 world premieres. Some will be first-timers on this stage, and others will be first-timers on any stage. All are imagined by the industry's greatest talents. All demonstrate what true artisans can create. Mind-blowing art, immersive sound effects, breathtaking worlds. So let's jump in. Exclusive.
Ooh, exclusive. What's that? like Tori. That's cool.
World premiere.
Excellent.
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet. Some time has passed since I found your master still lives. They'll soon make use of his bloodline. The limb you have lost will give way to something more useful. You'll learn to appreciate its worth. Your death won't come easily.
Please welcome, from Bethesda Game Studios, Tom Howard.
Alright, then what were you thinking for your Xbox One? Did you want one of the new ones or a used one?
How much is the new one?
The used ones, I said new ones are on sale right now because of E3, so instead of $300, they're $250. You can get the base model for $200, and then the terabyte model for $220.
So how much is the used one? 200?
$200 plus tax. So, but then you got 26 in store credit. So
I'll take the used one.
Used one?
by? And look, I know Phil is really, really charming, but damn, he's got a lot of friends. The good news is, you're our friends too. We've had an incredible 16-year history with Xbox, going all the way back to the original with Morrowind. Now backwards compatible. And that goes all the way to bringing mods to consoles with Fallout 4. And now, we are bringing the Fallout universe to Xbox Game Pass with Fallout 4 launching today. And hey, since we're here, we thought we'd give all of you an exclusive world premiere first look at Fallout 76. Yes, Fallout 76 is a prequel to all the other games, and it is our biggest one yet. It is
Altogether, you're
4
at
times the size
$187.99.
of Fallout 4. Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
$12.01. 1 cent. There's your penny. Oh, I didn't get the games. I'm sorry. 10,
Oh,
11,
paying for
12.
those
Okay,
separate.
you're paying for those separate? Okay,
Yep.
cool. Alright, so let's put that... Oh, we're out of big bags. Let me go get some for you real quick.
Years after our great nation
I'm out of
began,
bags, so I'll put it in a box for
we
you.
gathered together to honor the completion of Vault 76.
Sorry, I'm not being very talkative, guys. We got a little
underground shelter
busy.
may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
Let me just throw the receipt in the box. Okay. Nice.
But when the fighting is stopped and the fallout is settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts, minds, and ultimately, America itself. In Vault 76, our future begins.
World premiere.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear you, but I'm afraid to be near you, and I don't know where to begin, and I don't know where to begin.
It's just me, Captain Spirit.
20% off the used one. So you'd be at 56.05 for the games.
Snowmancer? Not yet. Keep me posted.
Okay, sorry about not writing it all together, but I would still need $6.05. 56.05.
I always get picked last for the team at
Out of
school.
7, okay.
And they never thought of all of me.
They can't tell stories like you can they?
No way. Start the launch. Too late. Emergency bomb.
95 cents.
This time, you won't get away from me.
Alright, I've got all your receipts, your system, and the games in there.
I got a question.
Okay, sure. Stuff it.
I used to have one of these and I sold it.
Okay.
And I bought a bunch of games online, so they still be on my...
That's all attached to your gamer tag, so once you put in your email address and your thing, you will be able to re-download all those.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yep.
Have a good day.
You too, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. I haven't been able to catch it. How did that Vault 76 look? See, this is like one of those things. Like they are showing you world premieres, which is cool. You get to see it first, but it's like they're only showing you world premieres because they don't have anything of their own. So, I mean, oh, here we go. Microsoft Studio Presents. Here we go. I was just about to say it looks like Crackdown. That's awesome. Xbox exclusive unless you have a PC. I'll probably get this though. I like Crackdowns. I'm excited. I like this game. I'm not excited for it, but I like it. I'll play it for sure. I'll get it. And Terry Crews, I mean, that's hilarious. Ugh. Boom shakalaka. And I got all these games I gotta put away, but I just want to watch this. I'll wait till Kevin gets back before I work. But I'll format this at least. Okay, so this is cool. Awesome. I'm gonna play the Bethesda one after this. So... Oh, Game of the Year edition. I already watched this. We just watched this. Anybody play Nier Automata? That was really cool. Game Dude Store, 100,000 square foot is the greatest. I wish we had 100. No, God, we would need a lot more employees if we had 100,000 square foot. Just formatting a DSi that just got traded in. Bought the Xbox One. He's been saving up for that thing for a while. What's this?
So let us not fear the heretics at our door. Even with their iron sticks standing before us, stinking of machine oil and shining its heretical light upon us.
Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear.
We will not falter. Let us steel ourselves.
Kind of being prejudiced, because every time I hear the Russian accent, I just think of the weapons dealer in Borderlands.
Let's move out, Artyom.
Is this Metro? No, it wouldn't be Metro. What is this?
They want blood, they will get it. We'll cross it no matter what those fanatics think.
I've seen trailers for this. I can't remember what it is now. I'm starting to recognize some of this. Nope, never mind. It's not what I thought it was, I don't think. I would need the mushroom hat, or at least maybe paint circles on my head. I just want to see what this title is. Oh, it is Metro. Alright, there you go. It took a while for that to format. Good Mega Man? Sure. What's going on, CC? I didn't get to see any of the press conferences yesterday. Square Enix was just a little bit ago, and it only lasted like 20 minutes. All they did was just show video game trailers, which is cool. So I'm going to watch Bethesda after this.
Whatever sound effects they use, we will work with creators to guarantee that their games look,
How's it going?
On Xbox One. Life is next game. Generations have loved role-playing games from invented studios from Japan. Our next game is the latest in the legendary series. For the first time ever on Xbox, Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know if you can take any of the ones that don't have a case or picture on the case, but...
It all depends. I mean, were you looking for store credit or cash?
Depends on which you'd end up getting more with.
Well, it's just like some of these we would pay cash for, some of them we won't. So, I mean, I'll give you the amount either way.
Yeah, like... If there's ones that you will only take store credit for, I'll probably take that as well, but if I can get some cash for some. Because, like, I'm actually looking for a couple games.
Alright, so if you want to look around, it's going to take me a couple minutes, so...
Fair enough.
They should be in relatively good condition. The person who had them before me, or thing, he just wasn't using them anymore because the system.
Sure.
Any chance these are after the ties?
They should be. How's it going, Too Fabulous? I'm doing a trade-in right now, so I'm gonna not be talking much.
Control. No, all I ever do is hurt people. This isn't me.
So I got the Microsoft conference going on right now.
What?
I'm talking to people online.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
The twilight is just daybreak.
So what will also excite? Light or darkness? I know I want to know.
Well, good for you, but guess what? I won't let her fall to darkness.
This is mine.
His hat?
Mickey. You're too late.
Exclusive.
You needn't cower in the doorway. I actually like meeting new people. Besides, the conversation with my friend here has reached its impasse. I think he just needs a moment to cool off. I sense that you brought me something to inspect. Show me. The waves of change roll throughout the seas, and a new land is revealed. The forsaken shores, a place of darkness, where fire and ash consume all, and from the depths skeleton crews will rise to curse the seas. And how much it was worth to me. Fine, I'll give you 10 for it.
Godt, det synes jeg. Den lidt der, var og forstyrrende. Da vi som barn fortalte mig historier om skapninger og monstre. Vi ved, at nogen er derude.
Yeah, what's up, Tattoo? I'm just doing a trade-in right now, so... Yeah, we've got Sony coming up tonight. Kevin will be live streaming that. Ubisoft is up next. I'm just wasting time with this. And then there's the PC gaming, and then Sony's tonight.
Exclusive world premiere.
What's up, Tyler?
Shaq Fu too.
I know, I saw he was on. Well, I caught him just a tail bit of it. I didn't see
Oh my
too much
god,
of
that
it.
game is just awful. I was like cringing watching him play it. It's like, man, I would have lost interest like 10 minutes ago. They had to give it its fair shot, I guess.
I streamed it for a while here when it first came out, like for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And, like at first I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of a cool art style, but then I just realized it's literally the same thing over and over and over and over. I was just like, oh my god, this is going to be awful.
Yeah. I assume you watched the Bethesda press conference.
I know, I was busy, so I'm gonna play that after this.
So
Before
you haven't
the
even
Ubisoft
watched it yet.
Well, I mean, I've got all the I read all the spoilers.
Here's some garbage for you.
Oh, thank you. I read all the spoilers on it, so. Like,
oh, okay. So I'm not gonna spoil nothing.
No.
Yeah, you got to watch that or the Fallout 76.
Yeah. Well, they had it teased out or a little bit here on the Microsoft one, but I unfortunately.
There's about four or five times that Todd Howard goes through after that.
Yeah.
In the Bethesda one, yeah.
Sure. Don't look for news, only hardware. That's it. Baltimore, I was hoping that they'd announce new IPs. That's what I was hoping for.
For PlayStation?
Yeah, PlayStation. And they said at their last big electronics conference that they're developing a lot of new IPs, so I just wanted to see what they were.
What's Kevin here? Is he out getting food?
He's getting picking stuff up from Fremont. He'll probably be back in about 20 minutes.
Oh. So you just leave you with the stream on? You're not one to normally stream by yourself.
I know. Well, today I might just because of like with the but actually when Kevin gets home he'll probably boot me because he'll sign on.
Yeah, he'll start streaming from the basement.
Right.
You're like, oh yeah, screw Derek.
We would take out any of those for cash. It would be, right now you're at 41 in store credit, it would be 33 in cash.
Let's say hi to Solomon, who's hanging out with his buddies on the street.
They're all pretty good titles, so.
Solomon is driving the Hoonigan forward focus. And please remember, this off-road buggy is perfect for taking jumps, scaling rocky terrain, and having fun.
Yep, you're fine.
But first, let's join Rebecca. She is enjoying the summer.
Can you guys hear that? Probably not.
blue, and it's the perfect day for a drive.
Is this a new Forza or what is this? Oh, there we go.
Man, Kevin got so mad when freaking gears pop.
What's that?
You haven't
Oh,
seen it yet,
no, I
have you?
haven't. No.
With all the variety.
See, Chicken, I haven't watched Bethesda. Like I said, I already read most of it, so you know, I read the reviews of, and then you know the teaser of Elder Scrolls 6 on the way out. But there's still some things that I missed, I'm sure. So I'm gonna play that after this because Ubisoft still isn't for like another 2 hours. So
It's gonna be a lame one. Always is.
yeah. Well, yeah. Most of the time. Did you watch any of the Square Enix while you were like streaming any? It was just
No.
it was only like 25 minutes, and it was only like no producers didn't come out and talk. It was just game trailer after game trailer. That's all it was.
Did you do Final Fantasy VII Remake again?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
They just gotta drop that game?
Probably. It looks like it.
They did Kingdom Hearts 3, I assume.
The only game I want on Xbox One, but won't buy one. Oh yeah, for yeah, Square Enix, like I said, it was just a bunch of game trailers, which, I mean, which is fine, actually. That's kind of cool, that so you didn't have to listen to people you don't care about talk, pat themselves on the back for what a great job they did. But, there's a couple good things at Square. I mean, obviously the biggest thing was Kingdom Hearts, obviously. But you got to see most of that here on the Microsoft one anyways. And then the Final Fantasy 14 add-on. Yeah. Outside of that, yeah. What else did Square Enix really do?
Dragon Quest?
I don't remember seeing. I mean, I don't remember seeing that. I might have been waiting on a customer though. See, check. I think so far EA has been the worst. But then again, I don't care about like FIFA and Madden and stuff like that. So. But I do like Forza. Well, I like Forza Horizon more than Forza.
The trees have entirely lost their leaves, and snow and ice cover the terrain. The visuals and the driving experience.
Yeah, they must have done a Dragon Quest 11 trailer.
Yeah, I might have missed it when I was waiting on somebody. EA was okay. Like I said, I'm not a big sports fan, so there's not really a whole lot for me. I mean, the Battlefield 5 obviously looked cool. But for being the very first press conference, I'm like, wow, I'm very underwhelmed. But I'm definitely... Tomb Raider, right? That was... They opened with Tomb Raider. I forgot about that. I'm a big Tomb Raider fan, so I'm excited about that one. I mean, EA, its biggest seller is FIFA, and, you know, I'm not much of a soccer fan. Soccer's not really big here in America, but as far as the world market, it's their biggest selling game. So I understand why they put so much attention on it.
I was waiting the whole time watching you and Kevin stream and watching Anthem, waiting for gameplay.
Yeah, no, it was just all recording. That's all it was. A Legacy of Kain would be awesome.
Forza Horizon 4 is coming to Xbox One and Windows 10 on October 2nd. I am thrilled.
So why get it on your Xbox when you can get it on your PC?
On the same
Oh, you can get it on the Game Pass, so you can get the game for like $10. Is Battlefield? No, Talon, it looked like it had a campaign. So it doesn't. I don't think it's multiplayer only. No, it does. Yeah, it does have a story because you follow the story of the female, and that's always the big controversy. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
so many of us into Xbox fans. My team and I take our commitment to you seriously.
Not really.
Make Xbox One the best place for you to play, and for you to have the best game on the world.
What's that?
This is why we're increasing our investment in our existing franchises that you already love. And
No, yeah, like Talon. I'm 90% sure it's got a campaign. Now the new Call of Duty, that's online or that's a multiplayer only. They're not doing a campaign for the new Call of Duty.
To find creative teams that have the mastery of our art. And we found innovative game designers, master storytellers, exceptional world builders. And now, I'm proud to introduce the creation of a brand new Microsoft
Royale, and everybody's like,
Yep, Battle Royale. Right. Yeah, I did. Everybody was like, yeah. That was probably not the reaction he was expecting when he said that. Yeah, just missions. Yeah, no campaign, just missions, right?
Santa Monica Studio is building a team of world-class talent to create groundbreaking new game experiences. And next, I'm excited to welcome Undead Labs to Microsoft Studios. This studio caught our attention with their visionary...
Oh yeah, that's where they bought up everything, like Ninja and...
They just released their second infestation into the world. And in the first 2 weeks...
Just Cause, yeah. Just Cause 4 does look good. Just Cause are great games. So, absolutely, Sterling.
It's my distinct pleasure to announce that we have acquired Playground Games. This is one of the highest rated studios of this generation.
The one thing Microsoft can do is buy things.
They said something here.
Not only will Playground Games continue to work on
They're going to help us with Forza.
They're bringing their open world expertise to an entirely new project. We can't wait to share more about that later.
I'm thinking it's Halo Infinite.
For the fourth new
Because it kind of made that trailer kind of made it seem like Halo was going to go open world in some aspects.
It's like, we're not making our own games, so we'll just buy everybody that does make games.
And then we'll just say that now they've got our name on it.
Right. Yeah, Red Dead's going to be the best. Anything on Days Gone, it's going to be next year. As far as I know, it comes out... Or, God, is it Last of Us 2 that comes out first and then Days Gone? I think so. I think Last of Us 2 comes out in, like, February, and they said Days Gone will come out after that. So it's going to at least be after February.
2 years ago,
Nintendo's going to talk about Pokemon. So that's all they need is just... They could just come out and say Pokemon, Eevee Go, Pikachu Go, and just leave. And that's really all they have to do.
Nearing its full release to gamers everywhere. So please help me welcome all of our new studios.
I don't know how much more they can do.
So, yeah.
By joining us at Microsoft Studios, these 5 new teams will have the resources, the platform, and creative independence to take bigger risks, create even bolder worlds for you.
Now that's what we have to wait for, to see if they actually do have created liberty. Yes, what do you say?
Just say the store credit.
Okay, store credit? Okay. Do you want me to throw it on a card for you for right now, or you got something you want to get?
Yeah, I wanted to get...
Sure. Perfect.
There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Right there.
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Oh, Ollie.
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile. And when you smile, you can't help being happy.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No. It's better not to know.
Wakey, wakey, everyone. And it's another fabulous day in Wellington. Do what you should be doing, and you never have a hunger.
Arthur, we're practically the only 2 people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy.
It's not a lovely day for it. It's a terrible day for it. If you force people to have the emotions you want,
You also have $18 left on that card. You want a bag, or just use the bag? Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Have a good day. Oh yeah, Smash Bros. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're gonna have more than just Pokemon to announce, but I'm just saying that's all they have to talk about.
Not until we take their joy.
Days is in February? Okay, Pro Painter, then it's opposite. I knew it was one or the other. So Days must be coming out in February, and then Last of Us is after that at some point. I knew it was one or the other. I couldn't remember which one.
Alright, actually, a good question.
Okay, sure.
Which do you think the best Call of Duty game for me to get? Because I've never owned one, and I'm wondering which one would be best.
For PS3, I would say my personal favorite is Call of Duty 4 for like the modern kind of combat, and World at War for like World War II type stuff. Those would be probably the two better ones, in my opinion.
Okay.
And then you got your fans of either one.
Right? It works. I'll give it that.
What do I think of Doom? I like the Doom games. I mean, it's just senseless gore. It's fun. Yeah, Sony will be tonight at around 9 for us, yep. Alright, Tyler, see you later. The one thing I liked about Call of Duty 4, like the multiplayer, is just everything worked. Hit detection worked properly. There wasn't 15,000 perks. You know, you just had like the 3. Everything just seemed to work with Call of Duty 4. Bullets would actually kill you. You didn't have to unload an entire... no, Pro Painter, I think it's at 9.
I'm thinking of another game. It's like Call of Duty, but it's not.
The other big franchise is Battlefield. You have Homefront. As far as like the realistic war shooters,
it's not so much realistic. It's like got this really spacey feel to it.
Well, there's Dead Space.
I don't think it's. Maybe it's a. You gotta understand, like all of mine's like Xbox-based information, so like it may be an Xbox-only game, I guess.
Maybe. Possibly.
We have this two-player game, and my favorite is long stretch of like different planet and basically go at each other.
Which is very space-oriented.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that's Xbox only.
Oh well. I'll probably end up playing like a Call of Duty or something, because I know I like Call of Duty, but now the only thing is that which one.
Right, yep.
World premiere. Washington, D.C.
Yeah, they already said that. Like I said, I'm just more excited about IP announcements if they have any.
Within its limits, 177 foreign embassies, 550 elected officials, and 23,000 military personnel. In the event of an attack, critical personnel are evacuated, underground shelters open, while complex defense systems patrol the sky.
But nothing stopped the virus. 27 days after patient zero, Washington fell. It began with riots on K Street, then shooting.
See, like, I always thought this would have been, like, a cool idea for a Walking Dead show. Like, instead of doing the newer Walking Dead that they did, like, how Washington would handle an actual zombie apocalypse. Like, do a West Wing version of a zombie apocalypse. I thought that would be a cool show.
Centuries ago.
And then you could still have the fighting the zombies when you're dealing with, like, special ops, like, out.
To forge the United States. History is threatening to repeat it.
Yeah, Bad Company, yep. That's part of the Battlefield series, so...
Summer, 6 months after the outbreak began, a remnant of a corrupt state lurks in the shadows, ready to engage in a new civil war.
Agents of the division are the only ones standing against it.
But how do you save a nation when its enemies come from within?
Bum, bum, bum.
Left 4 Dead isn't a PlayStation game, is it?
Left 4 Dead? No, that's also a Microsoft exclusive.
Microsoft owns everything else. Can't they just buy PlayStation? Make my life easier.
That would be an expensive transaction. Microsoft has the money to do it, but that would take up about half of their capital.
But think about all the money they get back for all those people who are like, PlayStation's the best, Xbox sucks.
Yeah. Closer this time.
Think about all that money they'd get. All those people who utterly despise Xbox. I don't really understand why they despise it. It's just another game system to me. I mean, like, some have their pros, some have their cons.
Sure, yeah.
It just depends on what you prefer.
Right, exactly.
Like, my brother's a big Xbox fan. He just got the new Xbox,
Let me see if I can get this.
oh god, like the new one.
The Xbox One X is the newest one.
I think that's the one he got. He may have only, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one he got. Like, he's like so proud of himself. And me, I've got a PlayStation 3, but hey, I bought it with my own money, not my mother's money. Plus, you know, it's got backwards compatibility, so I get to play all the fun Xbox 2-in-1 games.
Oh, right, sure, yep.
Karpinski's the division. Okay, let me just talk to this guy.
Hey, Yoda.
Okay, meet us at the sinkhole? Yep. Okay, sure.
Kevin should be back probably any minute now, actually. The only problem with, like, the Division, like I had with the first one, do I have a computer? Yeah. I don't do much PC gaming, but I have a computer that could run most PC games.
Okay, do it after the crash site. Sounds
I prefer console gaming. But like I said, I do have a computer that can run.
You guys sell computer games?
No, not really. No. It's not really worth it when people just buy most of their stuff on Steam.
What's Steam?
It's basically an online store where you just buy digital versions of computer games.
I mean, definitely less likely to really check this out. Break the
almost there.
Right. But that's where most people buy their stuff off Steam. So, I mean, there's other reasons too. People think that just because you buy a new computer means it can play a new game, and that's not always the case. So they buy a game, their computer can't run it, they want to return it, but once it's open, we can't take back computer games. So that's a big nightmare in of itself.
Why can't you take back computer games?
Most games have a key that are coded, and once you use the key, the game's worthless. So yeah, it's got like a digital coded key, and then like I said, once you use it, you can't. It's done. Oh, boy.
Call of Duty. Yep. Those things don't need like internet to work. Like I mean, like I know they have the option of going.
No, I mean they almost all have campaigns, but you can play them offline. And some of them even have things you can do offline, like the zombie mode and stuff like that, and stuff like the Black Ops series and World at War.
I have to ask because I live in a place where the Wi-Fi sucks.
Sure.
So bad. And I don't have direct access to that. Ever so good in this game.
Thanks, man. Oh, there's a dude rushing to the plane. Guys, I'll see what I can do.
Are there any zombie games for PlayStation? PlayStation?
Yeah, hang on.
Um,
I'll cover you guys.
you have like let's see, like Dead Island, Dead Rising.
Anything that can compete with Left 4 Dead.
Oh. Nothing that's a really cool game. I mean, your Dead Island is going to be more like an RPG where you level up your character and the whole thing. Your Dead Rising is going to be more like a hack and slash type zombie killer where you if you like just a good story-based game, but not really zombie perspective, but laugh about it with an amazing game, and that's not really a
Level up. Level 30.
that would be a good zombie.
Flare is up. Control point is ours. Nice. You guys want to check out the plane? Let's go.
Analyzing ballistic residue.
Looks like a rough landing.
I had nowhere near enough money in my pocket. My brother bought
Yeah, there's that one actually. I guess check it out. Great idea. We did another version of that. That one's like a bunch of mini games, which would be fun, I would think.
When they kind of like take shows and stuff and then mini games.
Right. What's up, Diggy? Division 2. I said the only thing I don't mind about Division, those kind of games, or even Destiny. Unless I'm playing with my friends, I don't have fun. It's nothing I'm going to play by myself or get into random groups. That's just me, though.
This is a special time for gamers. We've never had so many incredible games to play. Storied franchises, uncharted worlds, new releases, and cult classics. Genres we love, and genres we love to explore. There's only one problem. Too often we are forced to choose one amazing game over another. So we set out to solve that problem. And to answer the question, what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could play them all? The answer? Xbox Game Pass. A way to give gamers the ultimate freedom to play. And your response has blown us away.
Can we play?
Not only are you playing more games, you are spending more time.
Like Division? I don't play Division anymore.
Freedom of choice is leading to more discovery, more play, and more fun. And we couldn't be more inspired to keep building and unlocking more for you. So for the last year, we've been working on how to give you faster access to all those games. We leveraged the machine learning expertise we have at Microsoft and invented a way to start your game.
But even still, I usually only just play online with my IRL friends.
We're calling it
Doogie, sorry.
Unlike the current Ready to Start system, which is manually configured, Fast Start uses machine learning techniques based on how gamers actually play games. And Fast Start is designed to get better as the algorithms and parameters are refined over time.
What is with your store? It's like a dead zone.
I'm pleased to announce that Fast Start
You should have been in here
will
like
launch for select
40
titles
minutes
in the
ago.
June
There was a
update
lot of people
coming
in here.
later this month.
Oh, you're talking about like the for your cell phone?
Yeah, I'm talking about for my cell phone.
Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know what it is about like whatever they use to build this building, but yeah, we do not get crap for reception.
It all comes down to the games. We'll continue to deliver iconic favorites like Halo the Master Chief Collection coming later this year. We also plan to release all new exclusive games from Microsoft Studios, including Forza Horizon 4, Crackdown 3, and more, into the Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, Doogie, we're a game store. What's that? Yeah, it's a free. It just takes an email address, and you get the 20% off the regular used price. Not new. It doesn't work on new titles, but the used ones.
From leading creative studios.
Yeah, here, Doogie, we can.
Games like Warhammer Vermintide 2, After Party, and all
Yep.
available on Xbox Xbox Game Pass the same day as their mobile release.
Figured I'd just, cover the basics. One Ghost, one Black Ops, and one Modern Warfare.
There we go.
So that's what's next. But let's talk about what's happening today. Tom Clancy's The Division.
The hype people in there that are clapping
The Elder
for
Scrolls
Microsoft.
Online Tamriel Unlimited. And Fallout 4.
Xbox is really milking this whole green and black
All
color
enhanced
scheme.
for Xbox One X in gorgeous 4K. And all of them playable today in Xbox Game Pass. Thank you to all of the developers working with us to bring freedom of choice.
So anytime you come in, you'll have your card here. Camera's up there in the corner. You just kind of line it up there. This first time, you just got to put in your email address and your first and last name. Yeah, then anytime you come in, you got one spot. That's a visit to the store. After so many visits, you can get more discounts. So whether you buy something or not, always scan it.
Got it.
So, but you're always going to be getting that 20% off the used stuff now. It'll drop it down to $15.38 then. You still got your Sanders card on there?
Yeah.
Perfect. You want to... Yeah, we're out of bags. He keeps picking up bags right now.
It's okay, I'm good.
It's okay.
My purse is infinite space.
Oh, yeah. You still have a little over $4 left on that.
I'll probably come back to use it,
That's it. Whenever even if you're just driving by, stop on in and at least get a spot.
Well, I mean, considering I have to go past this spot anyway, every single time I go to Kroger's or Walmart.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Awesome. We'll see you then.
See you.
Yep. Thanks for stopping by. One of those things, like I put on this so I could watch it, and we've kind of had customers the entire time, so I haven't been able to see really anything from the Microsoft. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, though. Where's our store? We have 2 stores in Northern Ohio. We got one in Port Clinton and one in Fremont. This is the Port Clinton store. But like this, I've already seen this on the Square Enix, so, like, I wanted to see some of the Microsoft stuff, but oh well. I'm going to put on the Bethesda one next, so... Yeah, I missed nothing, I'm sure. Yeah, you're probably right. Got a lot of stuff traded in. Got a lot of games I got to put away real quick. So don't mind me, I'll just be over here, like, doing all of this stuff. That's just the way it works, though. Like, if I would have watched all these yesterday and I wouldn't have had it on, no one would have came in. And I just would have been sitting there watching YouTube videos. Microsoft showed a lot of multi-platform games. Yeah, I did kind of catch that, Daniel, that everything kept saying world premiere, so it's like, wow, so you're promoting games that you can play anywhere. Can you point the camera at the counter? Well, I mean, like, we have the going right here so people could see the E3 stuff, but, like, yeah, normally if E3 wasn't going on, we would have it like this so you could watch us deal with customers. So I'm letting people watch the E3 stuff. What's up, FaZe? Even though most of you probably already watched these. I am excited for that. I'm a huge Tomb Raider fan. Always have since the first one. Even the ones that sucked, like like some of those PS2 ones, like Fallout 76 is going to have a big problem. You're not going to tell. Well, I'm going to put up the Bethesda one next.
Exclusive.
You want to be a customer? Sure. Like I said, we got the 2 stores. The Fremont store is twice as... Actually, probably like 3 times as big as us. If you guys actually wanted to see work, that should be the store that streams because they're pretty busy throughout the day. Now, unlike what a lot of people online, just because you don't have a customer constantly doesn't mean you're not a busy store. Like, there's downtime in any store. FaZe, it doesn't look like they're going to announce the PS5 this year. Sony's press conference is in about 6 hours. But it doesn't look like they're going to do any hardware announcements. It's just going to be software. We were just kind of hoping that they would announce it this year. If anything, it'll probably be next year. Baltimore thinks it'll be 2020 before they announce it, which is possible. No one at the Fremont store wants to stream CC, so that won't happen. And they're not as cool as us anyways, so... But yeah, none of them want to... Oh! An actual exclusive, or is it an exclusive that you can still get on your PC? Because it's a Microsoft, I guess, exclusive. Well, I like these kind of cartoonish games, so... Fortnite coming out on Nintendo Switch? Well, Nintendo's is tomorrow, so we'll see. You like my Batman shirt? Occasionally when games come out, developers send us shirts to wear to promote, so this is when Arkham came out. Oh, this is when Origins came out, yeah. Arkham Origins. Yes, the one main manager, the owner's wife, works out there, Angela. Yeah, Sea Chicken, that's probably what I'm guessing. Or they might just wait till 2020, because it'll probably be a Christmas release. So they might just announce it in the summer of 2020 and release it that year. But maybe they'll hint at it next year, possibly. I honestly thought they might hint at it now, but... What's going on, guys? Yep.
A little of everything else.
It's a Hitman shirt. As far as like work shirts that we've gotten, I've got 2 different Batman ones that they've sent us. A couple Legos. Oh, Kevin's back.
Let him explain.
What's that?
We're meeting for only like a half hour.
Yeah, it was like 25. It was nothing but trailers, and that was it. Like no one even came out and talked. It was just trailers, and then they were done.
I just had a nice trip. More trade-in stuff?
Yeah, it's been non-stop trade-ins and shit. I didn't.
Today's been nuts, man.
Yeah, well, I said to them, it's like I put this on because I wanted to watch Microsoft. I haven't been able to watch any of it because customers have been around. But Mr. Baltimore was quick to point out that I'm not missing anything, so...
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
Oh, that's what's probably on right now, I'm guessing.
Xbox, you know what? Microsoft always has the best conferences, and I will say, as an E3 veteran, it's usually that way. Microsoft puts on the best conferences. That obviously doesn't equate to sales, though, all the time. I think Microsoft is the best, though, at making a cool presentation.
Oh, Joy-Con.
Used new ones. New used ones.
Oh.
Same with this.
They got the,
and that.
Got that,
oh, that's a used one. Oh, no.
That Walmart,
yeah, they got this guy that keeps. Yeah, look at this brand new.
Yep. I will take it, I guess. How do you refer to it? What do you call it? The,
Crackhead special.
Yeah, the Crackhead specials.
It's not Xbox, it's PlayStation, actually. Yeah. It's my, we used to sell, like, all these shirts back in the day. I've had this forever. Sorry, I'm not blocking the screen for a second. Catbox. Are you talking about Xboxes? They had a good their press conference was decent.
Oh, but you gotta do that now.
Sony usually has honestly, Sony usually has kind of crappy conferences.
C&C Games?
Now you're thirsty?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much. The MC is back.
Okay, the original.
English is hard.
It's been 10 years since Devil May Cry 4 was released, and fans have been asking for a sequel ever since. So
Must
this
have
is
been
our
hot.
response.
Chilly in here
Loud
now.
and clear, that we hear you. Devil May Cry and Hideaki Itsuno.
If you take Gears and Halo out of the conference, would have gotten boo birds. Probably. I agree with you. Now this is an old shirt. I've had this forever. I'm a big Gears fan, so I was happy to see Gears. I was upset at first when they trolled with the stupid Gears Pop game, but I did hear a rumor there was a tactical game. Not my thing. You know, they should do a Ready Player One game, but I don't think they could because there's so many licenses in that game.
Oh,
I mean, in that movie, it would be hard to get all that stuff licensed.
This is what you're talking about. It's like they want their moment of fame, but then you have to have a translator anyway.
Because we made it for you, our fans.
Yeah, I think this is funny though at E3. Everybody comes out and says, "We made these games for you, the fans. You have the best fans in the world." They made it to make money. Come on. And honestly, I think most developers, they shouldn't make the games the fans want. They should make the game they want. Because usually when they put their heart and soul into it, it's a good game. I'm not going to play that stupid Gears Pop game. First of all, I'm not a big strategy game guy, so that I could care less about it. And I'm a huge Gears fan. Oh, they have Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
Oh, cool. Another
Microsoft is Masters. No, it's an add-on. It's DLC.
Oh, okay.
You gotta have the girl Cuphead. No.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. It's like the Mortal Kombat exclusive.
Is this Ori again?
I think so, yeah. Wait, no?
No.
No, this is some game. This kind of looked like Zelda with a little fox.
Can't be that much rubbish. It's like the most popular game.
Yeah, Fortnite's like the #1 game in the world right now. The rumors are that it is, and there's leaks saying it is. I'm sure it is. Nintendo's press conference is tomorrow at noon. You're surprised they're already working on a new system? I'm not. The Xbox is failing. The Xbox will be overtaken by the Switch in about 1.5 to 2 years. Switch will be number 2 selling system this generation, which is crazy. Switch has only been out a year. Yeah, the Ubisoft one. Well, the Ubisoft one is when, at 4?
Yeah.
Ubisoft's at 4. I won't be here, but I think that's in an hour. I don't know. I don't know if we're streaming that one. Probably not. These all got traded in. Sweet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that game in forever.
Yeah.
Does that go for a decent amount?
Honestly, didn't look at those.
How many of you guys have played that? Destruction Derby Raw.
And Halifax, Nova Scotia is today commanding gaming's largest stage. Whether you're sharing the adventure of a tiny fox,
Here's a couple good ones too.
40 million viewers on Mixer, or teaming
Mixer.
up with Xbox Live friends, to
20
play
million
zombies,
viewers on Mixer.
I'll give you guys a little tip. Don't ever make fun of Mixer online.
always believe that building community is
I made a joke about Mixer and on Twitter, and I got attacked by about 50 Mixer people.
All 50 of them.
Yeah, all 50 people that use Mixer.
the same campaign. And there's real meaning in sharing our love.
Yeah, it's 4 Eastern, I believe, Tattoo.
Yep.
This community is
How expensive are Crash 3 Warped and Crash Back?
premiering games here at E3.
Which
For the
ones?
rest of our briefing, everything
For PS2 prints, they're kind of going between $10 to $25, depending on which Crash game it is. But that's kind of what Crash games are going for right now.
You return the Switch. I like my Switch. So I know it's not for everybody, but I love the Switch. And the Switch will be the number 2 system. It's like it's a no doubt by now. And when it first came out, I made the prediction that the Switch would outsell the Xbox One, and everybody called me crazy. And now it's almost a virtual certainty that it's going to.
Separate from our own.
They announced Bethesda announced a VR game. Well, actually, they said that Elder Scrolls game is going to be VR.
These worlds were never meant to meet.
Thank you, Derek.
But
You didn't call him Prince. I mean, Princess Derek. Oh, that's Outlaw.
Oh, okay.
I called you Princess.
Yeah. Outlaw and Taya call me Princess.
Yeah.
Because I eat like everybody. So yeah, I eat like a girl apparently. So I'm a princess.
You did. You chewed like a girl. I will tell you guys. Let me turn this down just a far. It's still $300, and I don't see them lowering. They might lower the price this Christmas. They're not going to
do a bundle before they.
Yeah,
lower
they'll
the
do a
price.
bundle. They'll throw a game in or something. They'll keep it at $300 and throw a game in. But the thing is about Xbox is there's not, and I've said this a million times, and I actually like Xbox. There's not much of a point to own an Xbox. All the games are on PC as well, so and they'll look better. In my opinion, I personally, if you're a big gamer, you're just going to get a PC that can play games pretty well, and it will look better than Xbox One. So, unfortunately, Microsoft doesn't give people a lot of reasons to own an Xbox, in my opinion. It's not rubbish. I mean, I like my Xbox, and I have one, and I'll be playing Gears on it. I actually, you know what?
Mine's a glorified Netflix
This
box.
might be the first time. I just said that, but I'm thinking about it. You know what? I might play Gears on PC for the first time. There are some games that aren't on PC. There are a handful. But every game since they've announced the Play Anywhere thing, every game going forward is also on PC. There are some games that are truly exclusive.
One of the Halos is, I think Guardians is still Xbox One only, but
yeah, and
I'm sure that'll change though soon enough.
Like the last Halo, I guess the multiplayer is online, but not the story or something. Yeah.
Breath of the Wild physical copy is better. Well, you can still do something with your physical copy. You can give it to a friend. You can sell it to a store.
Someone was on here the other day saying how they bought Grand Theft Auto because it went down in price digitally. It was going to take 10 hours to download. And I'm like, you could just, you live 5 minutes from a store, go get it, buy it, take it home, it'd take half hour to install, 45 minutes, and you'd be ready. Digital is not always better. Plus, you don't own it. I don't want to get into the physical digital debate though right now.
But they did show the Terry Crews crackdown, so
I think
that's right before the Sony one. So that's at I think
5?
5, yeah, 5 or 5.
I think it's at 5.
6 maybe. No, it's at 6.
Oh, okay.
Because Sony's not till 9.
Yeah. This looks awesome. I want Dying Light 2.
Oh, alright.
I saw somebody joking on Twitter while this was on. They're like, oh, it's the Microsoft conference where you can see all the Sony third-party games.
Right now they're $50 cheaper. They're on sale for E3.
Yeah. Tell Neil to come back on. This is the parts of these conferences I hate. Like, nobody cares what you're saying right now. They just want to see the game.
That's true about the Sony thing.
It is. That's why it was funny. Whenever I'm watching these conferences and these guys are talking, I'm like, just show the game. Just show the game.
Dying Light 2 will be the first in its genre where your choices have genuine consequences to the game itself. From how it looks, how it plays.
Is N64 Smash Brothers? Yes, it's rare. What's it going, about $60, $70 at the moment?
Yeah, around there.
60,
well,
70.
I mean, that's what retail sale is. So, like, if you were trying to sell it, I mean, you'd probably only be getting like $30, $35 from a place. But
yeah,
if you sell it online or
like
something like
eBay or Amazon, you probably get 60, 70.
Yeah, 60 to 70 is about right.
I'd probably give like 35, 40.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, 35. But yeah,
trade in on it.
Depending on what the going rate is at that time. It also depends on things, but usually good stuff like that will go over the 50% like starting thing. Like if it's a good game that we don't have.
$199 is not bad for Xbox One. Yes.
Nope, that's not bad at all.
But I am getting to the point where I think I'm just going to upgrade my PC and get a better gaming PC. I might be playing Gears on PC.
The only thing that sucks about PCs, which I've talked about with them before, it's because of data mining. Graphics cards have all like shot up through the roof, and it's so stupid.
They're starting to come back down.
A little bit, thank God. But it's so dumb. Cards that were like $300 are now like $8.
This looks cool though. I like Dying Light.
Yeah. Except for the one mission where you had to slowly follow that guy without being seen during the night when all the crazy zombies are out. I hate that.
Yeah.
I rage quit so many times during that mission. That was so dumb. Because, of course, the zombies didn't attack him. He's just walking. Bam! Take it.
Instead of killing them, you choose to team up with this group to supply water on the black market.
Devil May Cry 5 looked cool. Yeah, Ninja Theory is strictly Xbox now.
Water being a precious currency, it brings you access to new resources and trade.
Usually when we stream Fortnite, there's two people we always stream. It's either Alex Remy Gaming or Upshaw. Those are the like YouTubers we stream Fortnite on.
Why is Neil not wearing a hat? I have no idea.
Each player's game experience will be unique. And by the way, this is just what happens in a day. At night, well, things tend to get a lot darker.
No way, it gets dark at night. Dying Light's awesome. I love Dying Light.
Yeah.
However, I will say Dying Light starts out kind of slow until you get some good abilities.
A lot of time has passed.
It's a new Marvel game?
No.
Complacent. You always knew this day would come.
I'm just going off of the text.
Yeah, it looks comic bush.
Yeah.
You always wait. What?
Do you know what it is yet? This was the dumbest announcement, though. I'm glad they're showing this,
Nice.
but that's all they show is a logo. So that game's probably, and they did cartoons. That game's probably like 2 years away.
Yep. Ooh, couch co-op. Love that.
Couch co-op, not online co-op.
Yep.
Just couch co-op.
co-op. That's awesome.
It's probably just a remake of the original. 2019. So it's probably just like the original with 3D graphics, which is fine by me.
World premiere.
The most hours I've ever spent on a game, it has to be a shooter game that I've played
Mine was
online.
Morrowind.
Morrowind I rushed through. Elder Scrolls
I
I
had
rushed
3
through.
different games that had over 300 and some hours on them.
Zelda I put a lot of hours into, the newest one. But I mean, I guess that's it. This looks awesome. This is the new Just Cause.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess just raw time. It probably had to be like Black Ops 2 for me because I played it like every night for a couple years, like hours.
Microsoft is lazy and play safe.
Microsoft plays safe because they don't have any other choice. The original Battletoads was just like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was just to beat them up. I doubt it's that close because they haven't showed anything. We'll see as E3 goes on. Like I've told you guys a lot in the past. I don't know if there's new people. I've been to about 20 E3s, and there's really 2 E3s. Everybody has a booth within a booth. So there's like the booth where they show off the regular stuff. Then there's the behind closed doors stuff. We'll see if any of that stuff leaks out, like Halo or stuff they didn't show, like Battletoads. They might have a little bit of a working demo behind the scenes, but they're not ready to show it to the public. Oh, who the hell is Neil?
Unless he thinks my name's Neil.
That's Derek.
Unless I look like a Neil, and that's why he's calling me Neil. I don't know what.
Here's where they troll everybody. And this does nothing for me, by the way. I think Sony will have good games, but they're always their press conferences are always very dry. Remember I told you I heard about a tactical game?
Yep.
Your grandmother's.
So this was cut out. They edited out where they talk about it. Because Rod Ferguson came out and introduced this before. He was talking about the other Gears.
Right. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Delta said I look like yeah. That's right.
Yeah, it was a Pop Gears game. It's a tactical game like XCOM.
I remember now. Yeah, that's right.
Neil, don't stand too close to the TV. Apparently your name is Neil now. I'm just going to call you Neil.
It was from a joke earlier while you were...
This isn't about you. It's about me.
Don't didn't drink mine, by the way.
No, yeah. Remember, you gotta do the battery.
Oh, shit, I gotta do that right now.
Necklace?
Let me go, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna go grab.
Yes. She would never give her any by choice. I know that. Because she would die for us. I know that. But what if it's not her choice?
Whoa, I forgot to send this damn game to the other store. Oh, I gotta fix the battery.
Why did you come here with me? What did Sadie tell you?
C&C Games. Sure. Okay. Let me double check. Just 1 second. Just 1 second.
In the entire history of E3, in the entire history of our industry, gaming is now at its most vibrant. Today, we shared our commitment to giving you the freedom
Sorry,
to
computer's being a little slow here.
play all of the great new games coming to Xbox Game Pass. Today, we showcase more games than we ever have before. 50 games, 18 titles with exclusivity, and 15 world premieres. Today, we shared our most diverse gaming portfolio in every measure.
Monster Hunter
From
World
breadth in
Edition.
art style, genre, and cultures, range in subject and setting.
That one trades in. Looks like it's like 200 in credit. It's 165 in cash. Okay.
The world of gaming
Yep, no problem.
is
Bye.
on an
Yep, bye.
historic growth path, where the increasing
All right.
number
Sorry
of
about that.
gamers is met with the increasing creative power of game developers.
All right. I'm going to be fixing a battery as I talk to you guys. Neil went to get some food. We'll just call him Neil from now on.
We commit and harness the full breadth of our resources at Microsoft to deliver on the future of play. Our experts in Microsoft Research are developing the future of gaming AI. So the worlds and characters we enjoy will be even more rich and more immersive.
Gaming AI.
Cloud engineers are building a game streaming network to unlock console quality gaming on any device.
The day everything goes all cloud is the day games kind of die.
You want to play on your Xbox, your PC, or your phone. And of course, our hardware team. The same team that delivered unprecedented performance with Xbox One X.
My name's not Andy, and it's not funny because I wasn't part of the joke anyway.
Where we will once again
What's up, Tattoo?
on our commitment to set the benchmark for console gaming.
Doing a battery.
We are committed to building an
Pokemon Emerald. There's the dead battery.
first-party studios organization. And as you saw earlier, we are making one of our greatest single-year investments in teams by adding 5 new creative studios. We have committed our team, our company, our technical resources.
Yeah, Ubisoft starts at 4.
And next year, and all of the years after that, you will always experience the best in gaming on Xbox.
How old's the first PlayStation when they come out? I think that came out in 93 or 94. I'm going to say 94 it came out. Maybe 93 in America.
Legends to become. Together. Thanks.
Yeah, the one at night, I'll be streaming that one at my house. What's up, AZ? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Sony one. My hat says C&C Games, see? Just like that. I didn't wear a work shirt today, so I just wore a hat that said CC Games. I gotta get a hat made up with this logo, though. That logo. That's the latest logo I made. This is the latest logo I made, and I haven't. I have shirts with this on it, but I don't have. I gotta get a hat. Thanks. We used to sell these, but I'm pretty sure the company went out of business that we got them from. I'm sure you could find them online.
It's all true. Everybody's saying it's true here. The city's always got a promise for you. That'd be a lie.
I'm just gonna ignore you if you keep calling me Andy.
Just around the corner. And it keeps you going. And I'm a big dreamer.
Yeah, because it's a font, CC Games fan. It's not what you think it is. It just looks that way. Bye, Dougie. I put Dougie in a timeout because he's annoying me. Hopefully he enjoys his timeout. He'll probably come back and be all pissy. I warned him. I told him stop calling me Andy. I warned him. I warned him. Division 2 does look good. Dougie was trolling. That's why I put him in timeout. He'll probably come back. Watch. I'm going to predict it. He's going to come back, and he's going to be a complete a-hole until I block him. I want Gears 5. Of course, all the good stuff is coming out like next year, though. Yeah, they showed Division 2. Division 2 did look good. Derek should have kicked him out if he was being annoying like that. I hate how people think they're funny and they're not. Like, it'd be one thing if he was funny. I don't mind trolls that are funny. Actually, I kind of like when people are trolling but they're funny. As long as they're funny. Which team do I support? What do you mean, which team do I support? I timed that one dude out. I put him in a timeout.
Which one? Doogie?
Yeah. They said he was doing that for like an hour. I was like, Derek should have put him in a timeout. I'm predicting him coming back and being an a-hole.
I didn't care about him calling me Neil. It's like,
well, he kept calling me Andy, and I'm like, stop calling me Andy. And
okay,
he kept
well then,
doing
yeah,
it.
sure.
For one, I don't even know the joke. And
Right, well, I don't really get it either, but it's whatever.
it's not funny, so. Blackburn Rovers? I have no idea. I'm not about teams. My teams always lose.
$2019 is going to be a good year for gaming.
It's going to be an awesome year for gaming.
This year's pretty good too with some of the releases. It's way better than last year. Last year sucked.
Yes, it did.
And sales show it.
Right here, look at how diverse we are. We're awesome.
Who are we watching now?
It went into Bethesda. It went into another thing about Bethesda.
Oh, okay.
Was all right. 2018 was all right for games. It could have been better though. Sports games wise, games suck.
2018. I mean, we got God of War. We got Red Dead Redemption 2. We got Spider-Man. Yeah, some of the games got pushed back to next year that were supposed to come out this year. So today should have, like Days Gone and Last of Us 2. But no, yeah. Definitely next year should be really good too.
I gotta make sure this Pokemon works. FIFA 19, not out yet. I can't wait for Red Dead. Yeah, that's in October actually. Fortnite plays better, so I'd go with that. But I do like PUBG. Actually, if I'm gonna pick one though, I'd probably play H1Z1 now on PS4 over both of them.
You create your own adventures, stories, and experiences, and it's your task for games.
I'll just leave this on that until the kid comes in.
Okay.
It's all good. Battery's good.
The past year has been an exciting one for Bethesda as we released some of the best games.
I streamed H1Z1. I won my second match of singles just yesterday. Got another winner. Oh, we gotta go hit start on that. It's gonna keep laughing. It needs work though. H1Z1 needs a little bit of work.
So we were thrilled when Metacritic named us the top publisher in
There'll be personal. There'll be nice. You know, let's see if there's anything live. I've already seen all this. Gaming Revolution.
Probably IGN is the only one that will probably have like talk shows in between the events.
Yeah. Goodbye, troll. Doug, you got your wish. You're gone. Told him to stop calling me Andy. He's gone.
Yes, so of course, anime. Very excited about that. So it's been a while since we've had a big show me jump fighter. Since 2015, I believe, with Daystar. So we're seeing this back in 3D and all of our characters.
Yeah, there's loads of wires. FaZe, I don't think VR is going to be... I've said this many times. I don't think VR is going to be the next big thing till it's wireless, it's really good, and it's cheap. It's got to be cheap, wireless, and good. And right now, the good ones aren't wireless. So, and it's not cheap. So, they only got one of the things. This looks good. You're not going to get more VR titles, though. You're not going to get that many because the install base for VR is very, very small. There's not a lot of money to be made in VR. I know people like it. I like it. I love VR. But game companies just can't make a lot of money on it right now.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. People aren't going to make games for it unless there's people that own it, but people aren't going to buy it unless there's games for it.
Right now, the games you get for VR are games that the developers themselves want to make because they like VR. So there's just not a lot of money to be made in VR, unfortunately. You have the Series 2 headset. That's cool. All right. I'm probably going to take it off here in a minute. I'll let you eat, but... That, Mortal Kombat's going to keep laughing until we hit the button.
Oh.
Somebody hit start, but they didn't actually start a game.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's going to turn around this generation. I just don't. Maybe somebody had start on player 2. Oh, there you go. Rush of Blood's sweet. I actually think VR is perfect for those on-rail shooters like Rush of Blood, and I also think it's perfect for horror games. Scary games are awesome on VR. I want, personally, AZ, I want a House of the Dead VR game. That would be like my thing that I would want the most. Yeah, I would love a House of the Dead VR game. That would be just so badass. I'm telling you, these companies, if anybody that works at these companies ever watches, hire me. I will make you lots of money. I have tons of good ideas. Let me be your CEO. Let me give you game ideas. Those campaigns never work, AZ. They never do. I'm shocked nobody else. You don't even have to be House of the Dead. Just a good zombie on rail shooter.
Oh yeah, Carnival. Any of those kind of.
Yeah. If you want to get name brand, yeah, Carnival would be a good one to get name brand recognition. On rail shooters are. They should take old games that, like Virtual Cop, Diet Coke is what it is. Trying to watch my girlish figure. Cyberpunk looks cool. Hello. All right. Actually, they probably don't even need to hire me. They can just listen to me on here, or they can listen to my podcast. So, did you need help finding anything? All right. I'm not crazy, by the way. I'm talking to people online. So, I'm streaming online. People are asking me questions. And actually, for any of you guys that are new in here, I don't have it listed, but I do a podcast every week. I've only done 2 so far, but the only way to get my podcast is on videogameoutsiders.com. You got to look up their podcast on either the on iTunes or the Play Store on Google Play. If you download the app, let me show you the app. Shameless plug right now. Looks like that one right there, VGO. And my podcast is called, hold on. Why is it not coming up? My podcast is called The Game Store Guy Podcast, which is but the app looks like that, but it usually has my face right there. I don't know why it's not coming up right now. Yes, The Game Store Guy. But you can only get it on the app. So my podcast is free. There are some pay podcasts, but mine's free. So, but you can only get it on the app. You have to download the app in order to get my podcast. And I've been doing them about Tuesday or Thursday. I'll have another one like probably Tuesday or Thursday. Thank you, CC Games fan. It's funny, Derek hasn't listened to either one.
What's that?
My podcast.
Nope.
That's because he hears me talk all the time. He doesn't need to hear it. He's probably heard what I've said like a million times.
I don't listen to podcasts really.
You're not a podcast guy?
Nope.
So, thanks, CC Games fan. I'm good, FaZe. How about you? I'm looking forward to Sony's. I'm kind of looking forward, dreading Sony's podcast tonight. I'm gonna warn you guys, Sony's not podcasts, presentations. Sony's are usually pretty dry and boring. Video Game Outsiders, yeah. Look up Video Game Outsiders either on the Play Store or the App Store for iPhones. It's on either one. But I'm the Game Store Guy podcast on there. Doing shameless plugging right now.
Nope, not at all.
So, if you follow me on Twitter, that's when I announce when it's available and stuff. So, AZ, you'll be there with like 20, 30 fans, because that's how many real Warriors fans there are. It's sad. The Warriors have ruined NBA. Actually, LeBron started it, so
yeah,
started the super teams. So, but without Kevin Durant, the Cavs would have beat you the last 2 years. I saw the last Warriors parade. It was pretty pathetic. There was only like a hand. I don't know. When I went to the Cavs, there were 3 million people at the parade. When
that's our first championship.
When I saw the Warriors last parade, there were probably 3,000. New York Knicks until the death me. Yeah.
Well, son's from the Bay. Cool.
In New York, I'm sure they'd get more people.
Yeah. Well, franchises that have been.
Well, I was making fun of the Warriors came back from they arrived back in Golden State.
Right.
Yeah, they arrived where they're playing, and there was probably like 30 people waiting to greet them. I remember when the Cavs came back, there were thousands at the airport. That's cool. Enjoy it with your son. All right, cool, Tattoo. Thank you. Like I said, I've only done 2, so if you guys got any ideas for what I should talk about too,
just Dark Souls. It'll be
message me on Twitter.
Set up real quick. Is it a chip or a swipe?
Chip.
Right. Go ahead.
I would phase, but I'm not into like Forza and stuff. I'm not into realistic racing games. Just not my thing.
You hit the F1 button up there at the top to confirm.
I think Forza is really good.
I like Forza Horizons because those are more fantasy kind of racing.
Yeah, Horizon is cool too.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, I was about to say.
I want personally.
That long.
I want Sony to make MotorStorm again. That's the type of racing game I like. So.
Are you good with just yet? Are you good with the game, or do you want a bag?
No, I don't need a bag.
Actually, we're out of bags anyway, so never mind.
That works out well.
We have some in the back.
Oh, do we have some? Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good one.
You too. I should probably follow him, but are we getting stuff tomorrow too? No, Mario, so we definitely coming. Mario, 60 awards right there. Oh, okay.
Oh, here they are.
Oh,
but we still do need stuff.
Hey, you guys throw if you guys have an extra box of like these small black bags, you just throw it with our stuff. All right. I mean, we got enough classes for a little bit, but we're
Cyberpunk's on both.
Bit, so cool, but.
Am I gonna have Madden before it comes out? I mean, I usually get them a few days in advance, but honestly, if you want to play Madden early, do that EA access stupid thing, and you can at least play it a little early.
Usually about 4 days early.
Yeah, it's like the weekend before. And actually, EA usually does a thing where if you buy the deluxe version, you get it on like Friday. So, but yeah, we'll have it. Oh, the app. How do you find it? Hold on, I'm loading up the app. I gotta connect to Wi-Fi. So when you load up the app, it looks like so. It's kind of hard to see. You just scroll, and I'm. I mean, I'm the third one from the top at the moment. The Game Store guy. There's episode number 2, but episode number 1 is down further. Yeah, that's what it looks like. See, there I am. Boom, the Game Store guy. The name of my podcast is The Game Store Guy, but you have to download the Video Game Outsiders app because it's on that. They have I do my podcast for free on their app. They do have premium. They have podcasts that you pay for. They ask for $2 a month. You don't have to pay it. Don't worry about paying it. Mine's free. They do have free podcasts as well, but they do a live podcast every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Fake app John. John says my show's canceled every week. Krell, what's up, Krell? No, I'm not going to charge in the future. John just likes to troll me. John likes to give me shit. Me and John like to bust each other's balls. So John busts my balls every week. And John is the main person of the app. So John's been like quiet since he's at that Southern Fried Gaming Expo. He hasn't posted a whole lot. He must be drunk. But yeah, you guys should check out Video Game Outsiders though. Tuesday night, 9 p.m. live. They do have me on the show from time to time. But you can go in their chat room and interact, and it's a cool free podcast live. Krell, I'm sure he's having fun. He's in his element with all those arcade games and everything. I'm sure he's still watching the press conferences and stuff. He's probably not watching them live though. He's with his bros. It's free, Tattoo. You don't even have to. It'll just show up when I put them out. They'll show up. It's free. Just by having the app, you're kind of subbed. Sweet. Yeah, I've only done 2, and I am an amateur at it, so don't expect like the greatest podcast in the world. I am figuring this crap out as I go. Follow me on Twitter, and then you'll see at ccgamesceo, and then you'll see when they're available. I have a MAME set up on my PC. I'm in an arcade. It has like 15,000 games. I love MAME. Got a hyperspin set up. All right, I do got to run.
Cool.
Can we stop it, or you want to keep going?
Nah, I got all this crap to do.
All right. Well, Derek has to do work.
If we weren't busy, I would stay, but I got all these things to do.
Should have called him Neil. And Classic X-Men's awesome. I play all those beat 'em ups. AZ. I do have to go. I have to go home. I am gonna. We are in Port Clinton, Ohio. Here, our other store. If you watch our video here at youtube.com/ccgamesceo, that's a walkthrough of our other store. That is in Fremont, Ohio. I will be streaming the Sony press conference tonight at 9. So if you guys want to watch it with me, it'll be much cooler. You'll be able to see. It'll be full screen. It won't be like this screen because I'll be at my house. I have a professional streaming setup at my house. If you guys want to watch the Sony press conference with me, I'll be doing that tonight at 9. So yeah, smell you later too, Sea Chicken. Thanks. Made me laugh. All right, I will see you guys later. I gotta go home and do some adulting.
See ya.